Okay, so we're going to fit 2 gigabytes of system memory into this Lenovo Think Center. I've disconnected the power. I've got the RAM module on this anti-static bag to prevent any damage to it. I've also got my anti-static strap. I've disconnected the power and all leads from the back. So I now know that this is safe to work on. I'll just put my anti-static strap on. I'll connect it to the case and touch the case to discharge any static inside on me, and then I'll open the case up properly and make room to fit the memory module. I've also made sure that the space is nice and clear and clean and safe to work in. So now I know it's safe to go inside, I'm going to open the case up and have a look what the job involves. Just make sure this is safe at the side. So I'm touching the metal casing. I'm going to fit my anti-static strap. Connect that to the side of it. Okay, so this is a desktop mini sort of PC tower. So it's a bit tight in here, so I have to first remove the hard drive to one side. Then flip that forward, which now gives me access to the memory module here. There's one 2 gigabyte card RIM DIMM module in the DIMM 1 socket, which is nice and secure. I'm just going to pick this one up safely at the sides. Make sure the slots match. Make sure the caps are open before I put it in. The lock-in tabs are open. Okay, so everything lines up nice. I'm going to push it down safely so the locking tabs lock. Okay, that's done. I'm going to make sure all these cables are in okay. Nothing's been disturbed. Okay, same here, make sure the cables are okay. And that's it for inside of there. It's going to shut it up. Okay, I'm now ready to put the cables back in, load it up to the BIOS screen and just make sure that that RAM has been installed correctly and safely. So we've got to connect the power. This one's got a VGA connector here, but it also has a video graphics card, so I'm going to have to use the DVI-D connector for the monitor. Plug that into there as well. I've then got a keyboard and a mouse that are both USB, which I'm going to use these 2 ports here at the back to leave the 2 at the front free for more portable devices. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I'm going to plug these in. The power's still off at the wall, so it won't be energised until I actually switch the switch on at the wall. So here's the DVI-D connector. Make sure they line up properly. Push in. That's nice and tight. I'm going to now plug in the mouse on the top USB. Now the keyboard. So that's them two connected. Now I'm going to plug the power cable in. There isn't any power to this yet. It's still switched off at the wall, so it's still safe. I'm going to do the same with the monitor. The DVI-D cable's already in. I'm just going to plug the power in. Okay, just going to switch it off. Just going to now switch it on at the wall and then load up to the bar screen, make sure the RAM is installed correct. Okay then, just going to try and boot it into system BIOS. I've tidied all the cables up to make sure it's safe. All the electric plugs and that are in safely. So I'm going to power up the system and read what it says on the screen. Get to the system setup or the BIOS. So it's saying press enter. Now press F1 to enter setup. So I'm going to press F1. We're now in the BIOS. We haven't got mouse, but we have got keyboard, so I know the keyboard's set up good. So I'm going into system summary. Installed memory 4096 megabytes, so 4 gigabyte. I know that the RAM is installed correctly into this system.